Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Four Elements reading. So, this is the four elements, which are air, water, fire, and earth. Sorry, I don't have them all together here. And I am bringing this to you today so you know what's coming up for the month of August for your element sign. All right. So, let's see. We are actually going to start with fire. So the element of fire is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right. So let's see what we have here. My other box of cards here. We want to make sure that it is different from the zodiac horoscopes that I just got finished doing. So don't forget to check out your zodiac horoscopes too. Again, my name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium and I work with tarot and all kinds of oracles, and I'm a Reiki master teacher, creator, author, and so much more. So I've been doing this for over 26 years and I hope this will benefit you in some way as well. All right, so Spirit, for the element of fire, what does everyone need to know? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of August 2022. What's best going to help them in their path in life? All right, we have this reverse, and I should make a thing of not reading things reversed, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this right side up. And this is the Nine of Wands. And feeling like you are in this protective state. You're guarding your boundaries. But being this is reversed, maybe you're not paying attention and you're not guarding as much as you should be. So just be careful which end of the spectrum you are with this card, because it looks like you're looking out, you're expecting some negative things to happen. It doesn't necessarily mean something negative is going to happen, but at the same time, you are keeping your guard up, and it's all right to keep watch. But you don't want to be a naysayer in the meantime. You use your intuition, feel things out, because not everything is as bad as it seems. So don't expect the negativity, because if you expect it, you're going to get it. And you don't want to do that. All right. So the next card is just this deck here. All right, Spirit, what else does this element of fire need to know? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of August 2022. There's this one that's going to come out. All right, so again, with this on guard situation, on guard feeling, you also have the goddess of knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. So what do you know about the situation? What do you know about this person? What do you know about maybe this project that you want to start, but you're so leery or you're so nervous about starting it that you're not moving forward? So start to apply what you already know so you can get the ball rolling. You can start moving. Moving that energy is like really going to be important. I have not used Divine Circus in a while on these, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Divine Circus. All right, Spirit, what does the fire element of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius have in common? What is it that they need to know for this month of August? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Okay. We have Alice in Wonderland here. So Alice is a very colorful set of circumstances. So not everything is as it seems. So this might be why you tend to be a little bit more nervous about what's going to be taking place, or about moving forward on an idea or a project and that sort of thing. But it is a miraculous wonderment at the same time. There's a lot of potential in all of this. So it's all right to have your guard up a little bit, but not so much where it's going to cut you off from succeeding. And at the same time, there could be some dangers that are out there. So at the same time, you don't want to, if you're on the reverse end of that, you don't want to have your guard completely down either. Because even though things can be colorful, wonderful, and fine, Doesn't mean there's not some reasons to halt along the way or pay attention to some of the warning signs too. Let's see. Move this over. And I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of Alice to you here. So, Alice in Wonderland. New worlds are calling you forth where the old rules don't apply. It might seem strange or freeing or wild or even scary at first, but you are meant to explore these new worlds. You will gain so much from the experience. There's no need to be afraid. So if are you the person, like I know Leo's and Aries, yeah, Sag too. You all have that little bit of a stubborn streak in you too. Are you not meeting somebody halfway? Are you being a little stubborn? If you don't let go a little, you're not going to experience everything you can at the same time. So maybe that's why this was upside down. Maybe you're not letting go enough. You're too on guard all the time, or you're stuck in the mud. You want things your way all the time. That's not going to free energy up so you can really explore some new avenues, things you haven't experienced before. So try to let go, let love, that kind of thing. And, apply what you already know. It doesn't mean because being afraid of the unknown isn't a good thing, because it stops you from propelling forward or experiencing something new. That's why they say adversity is like the key to learning. So you need to learn. You don't know everything yet. And I think you're going to be in a world of wonderment if you can just use your relaxed energy a little bit. All right. So on to the next. Hopefully that has been of some help for you. The fire elements. I like doing these quick and easy because some people are like, oh, I don't have a half an hour to listen to everything everybody's got to say. So hopefully this will be good. All right, so on to the element of Earth. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I think we'll start with the big card here. Well, no, just do it the way we were doing it. All right, Spirit, what does Earth element need to know for this month of August 2022? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do they have in common? What do they need to know? What's best going to help them in their path in life? What's coming up? Oh, there we go. I do see it's reversed again. I shouldn't just not read these reversed, but it could be whatever end of the spectrum you are on. So when they come up reversed, I'm going to call that as a warning, and that you can turn things around, okay? So Ace of Cups is awesome. It's like you are the receiver of so much love. So, but are you blocking yourself, or do you need to be leery about something? So watch what you do with that love. Don't block yourself from receiving love. That would not be a good thing. You may have been hurt before. Just watch how you are perceiving the situation. Also, at the same time, it could be that maybe you don't want the love coming from a particular person or a particular place in life. For some of you, I feel that it could be like a family situation. Like maybe your significant other's family could be causing some problems there, and you're really hesitant on moving forward because you don't know what you're stepping into. So at the same time, you accept love, though. Love is always good, right? So we want you to go ahead and be open to receiving, because I think it's going to heal you in some ways. I really don't like the position of this card. Let me stick it over here. You can't see it with that big earth sign in the way there. So the Ace of Cups is you are the holder of that chalice of love. You are the love element in this situation right now. That's awesome. All right, next card. All right, Spirit, for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What does Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn need to know for this month of August 2022? What's best going to help them in their path in life? What is it they need to know, pay attention to, utilize, what have you? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I am getting such a bad leg cramp right now. Oh, goodness. We have Goddess of Awakening. Look at that. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. I mean, you got like love across the board here. So love, love, love. All right, so Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So for some of you, I feel that there is an awakening within you too. This is like a spiritual awakening, not just love, but spirituality. It's like, it's okay. You don't need to be afraid, or do a turnabout. See things, see life from a different perspective. Open up your doors to that all-encompassing unconditional love that's everywhere, that the universe, the life force has to share with you. So if you don't see yourself in a love relationship, this is the love that surrounds you. And if you start absorbing this love, you are going to most definitely draw it to you. So that is really, very, very awesome. And again, even if you just want to see the love in mankind, it just feels like you're really going to start receiving, and you're going to receive the vibes from the universe, from Mother Earth. It really feels really good. All right, that's really awesome. Okay. All right, let's see if the next card is for the Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the month of August 2022. What do they have in common? What do they need to know? How should they just look at this? What should they do? How are they going to work with this energy? Come on, Spirit. Give me a card here. There it is. Gotta keep shuffling till it comes out right. Oh, check it out. We have the Steampunk Priestess. So steampunk, you know, be yourself. You have this special flair that nobody else does. Don't worry about how they look at you, because you are really just cool the way you are. And what makes you so cool is because you are different. And, you know, you've learned how to do things the hard way, the fun way, and you've had most of the fun by being who you really are. So the Steampunk Priestess is, you might be teaching other people how to be free and let go too. Let's go ahead and read what the Steampunk Priestess has to share. I know she has a lot of flair, the Steampunk Priestess. All right. 1, 2, 3, trust in what you see. 4, 5, 6, the truth behind the tricks. Ooh. 7, 8, 9, clarity divine. You shall see what you need to see. At the perfect moment, it shall be. So also, because you have this uniqueness, you've learned things the hard way, the fun way, being yourself. Look at those glasses. Those are really standing out. You're going to be able to see things with a fine-tooth comb. Things that may have been hidden from you before are going to become clear. So, you know, love comes in many forms. And for those of you who are not sure, maybe you have many options where love is concerned, I think this is going to help you decipher what it is, or who is the right one for you on your path, your spiritual path, your journey. Because I feel 2 and 3. So people have 2 and 3 people that they may be involved with or have to choose from right now. I don't know why I'm even picking up some pet issues as well. So there may be some pet issues. Maybe pets are the catalyst to find out, you know, you can be in love with a couple of people and you find out that person says, oh yeah, I like animals, and turns out they really don't like animals. So something to do with animals might be involved in here too. So pay attention what that may mean for you. Or maybe you're the person who doesn't like animals and they do. Then you'll know that's not the right fit for you. So you have to really check in to see what it is sometimes it's the quiet observer that really gets to figure out everything that's going on, what it is that you need to know in the situation. So I'll read that to you again. 1, 2, 3, trust in what you see. 4, 5, 6, the truth behind the tricks. 7, 8, 9, clarity divine. You shall see what you need to see at the perfect moment it shall be. So that's awesome. So you will know, you'll come to know exactly what's going on, and that's cool. So trust in yourself, trust in what you see, trust in what you get. All right. I hope that has been of some help for all of you. And I want to just take a quick moment. This is a new clip that I have. If you don't mind giving us, first of all, give us that quick thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, we got 2 more elements to go through. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Really, really important. And please watch our next clip. All right, and we're back. That was quick, right? All right, for the air element, we are on to the air element, and that is for August 2022. Swore I just missed a card. There it is. Okay, so air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Grant me something marvelous. All right, Spirit, what does the air element need to know for the month of August 2022? Air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for August, Spirit. What do they have in common? What do they need to know and to work with? What? Oh, that jumped out. Interesting. All right. So we have the Judgment card, and that did come right side up. So this is a good thing. So for those of you who are wondering how a judgment may be going against you, maybe if you are entangled in a court or settlement, this does feel like this will go in your benefit to the positive for you. Doesn't mean you win everything, but it definitely looks like it's more in your favor. If there's somebody judging you, or maybe it's between you and another person for a job, it's very possible that you're the one that gets the job, or they're really highly considering you more than the rest. So it does feel like that positive favor is going in your direction. That is awesome. I'm glad I could be able to say that. All right. So Judgment, and that's for the air element. All right, so for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Spirit, what is the card that they need to know? What's the information for all of them? The air element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for August 2022. That's going to help them in their path in life. I just hate it when a card takes forever to appear. Right? You won't just take any card. It's got to be the right card. All right, so it seems like we're doing some reflecting. So we have God of Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So what is it that you need to tweak in yourself? If there's people that are coming into your view that are annoying you in some certain way, are they really hard on you? Are they rushing you? Are they mean to you? Then look, are you being this way to somebody else? You don't see it. So the universe tries to show it back to you like, hey, do you see what you're doing? You don't like it. Now see how you're this way to somebody else. So, but the God of Reflections is also the other way around too. Those wonderful things you see in somebody else, like, wow, they're really great at that diet, or they're really great on all that creativity that they have going on there. You too have that same quality. It's just up to you to dig it out and utilize it. So see those reflections, good, bad, and indifferent, because they are tools. They're coming to you for a reason, because you need to learn and grow. So pay attention to what they are. All right. Now for Divine Circus. Divine Circus. What does air element need to know? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What does the air element need to know? What do they have in common here? Yep, I knew there was 2 cards here. Let's see if we can do this again. All right. Interesting. All right, we have the Brilliant Virgin. I wish you could see how colorful these cards really are. These artificial light that I had to use right now because we are in storms, it's dark in here, really take away from all the brilliance of all these cards I use. All right, so the Brilliant Virgin is, even though you may be new at doing things, you don't have to do something to know the outcome. It's like parents are always trying to teach their kids things to learn from their mistakes instead of having to do it themselves. That kind of thing too. But you are really, really smarter than you're giving yourself credit for. You have the ability to do many more things. Just because you haven't done them doesn't mean you should have any fear in stepping forward either. I know this card has multifaceted meanings, so I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. I'm going to move everything over because it's not fitting very well over here. Oh, come on. All right, the Brilliant Virgin. Like your Mother Mary. And the book is on my eye. There it is. All right. So, the Brilliant Virgin. In a world where we are bombarded daily with differing opinions and ideas, remaining true to you and your own point of view is nothing short of brilliant. Let go of confusion, distortion, comparison, and compromise. You do not need to compare yourself to another or measure up to anyone or anything else. What matters to you and your successful life's journey is to be in touch with your own truths. You know what you feel, no matter what anyone else says or believes. Stay true to you. So with all of this, and that may pay off too with your judgment there too, staying true to yourself is really, really important. So if people are really trying to sway you into different decisions or forcing you into opinion even, just be really careful because you don't want to jeopardize what you've worked your whole life for, really. So staying true to you is really, really important. All right, so on to the element of water. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, Spirit. For Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What does Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces need to know for the month of August 2022? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Woo-hoo. All right. Queen of Wands. Yay! All right, so you are the queens and kings of work. You know your worth ethic. The word ethic is coming to me. So you are able to get things done. You are able to get things accomplished. I feel some of you are the shower of the way shower. So put on your best whatever, because you might be being put in charge of a team, being a team leader, a boss, what have you. I think some of you are going to be getting that position if you have applied for it. There's nobody better suited for it than you. And also that there's a lot of work to be done. So if you're like gearing up, like the fall season is always a busy season, even though it's August, but you're gearing up now. So you're going to be really busy at work, and it might be really hard to interrupt you if you get busy. I know, I fit into that. And people can vouch for that one. But you are going to be quite the busy person, and people are going to be coming to you, looking to you for advice and how to do things. I think that's going to happen to you to a point that almost annoying. So I apologize for that for you, but you are the doer. You know how to get things done, and it's time to be that way shower. All right, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what do they need to know for the month of August 2022? Spirit, help me pick a proper card for the water elements. All All right. So with all the stress that you might be undergoing with all that work you're doing, God of compassion, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So see yourself as this master manifester and creator of so many things. Um, well, some of you really don't have too much of a tolerance level. I know I'm losing my tolerance level too. But so try to be a little compassionate along the way. Try to catch yourself and remember who you are through all of this. And at the same time, don't put yourself down. You know, when people are master creators, they're very anal and very hard on themselves when it comes to creating things. And you don't need to do that to yourself because you are good the way you are. No, you can do it. Yes, you may have time frames. People might be expecting too much. And if they are, sorry, I was reading a comment. This popped up. If they are too hard on you, you may have to put them in their place. I mean, you see that dragon that's next to you over there? That is dragon energy. You don't kind of take no for an answer, and you know what needs to be done, and by God, you're going to do it. Oh my God, I got Steampunk Priestess again. So also, I'm going to pick one more card because I want to have water to have their very own thing. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do they need to know for the month of August 2022? Please give me another card here. So, shoot, no, there's way too many cards. We need one more card here for water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. August 2022. What's it gonna be? Come on. What do they need to know? What energy they need to work with? All right. They may be similar. All right, so you're getting a bonus. This would be for your birthday going out in July. For like the Cancer, the Scorpio and Pisces, so you're still yet to come. So we got the Steampunk Priestess, and we also got the Good Geisha. So you already know the Steampunk Priestess, but we are going to read it again in case you're just tuning in. You're only tuned in onto the water one. All right. So for the Steampunk Priestess. Oh, for Pete's sake, come here. 1, 2, 3. Trust in what you see. 4, 5, 6. The truth behind the tricks. 7, 8, 9. Clarity divine. You shall see what you need to see at the perfect moment it shall be. So no one's going to pull the wool over your eyes. You're going to see it exactly how it is. Make sure you don't have your rose-colored glasses on so you can see things clearly. There's no fooling yourself. Take it for what it is because you'll see it clearly. So that's good. All right, the Good Geisha. You've done stuff for other people for so long, and it's just so time for you to, if you have to work your magic to get what you desire and deserve in life, then it's your time. So the Good Geisha. You are clever. You know how to play an impressive game of strategy to win approval and gain allies. Even without always noticing it consciously, you can sense what people want. Sometimes you are so good at showing others what they want to see that you forget how beautiful you are when you are just being you. But your time has come, the time to unveil the one true, real you and attract the allies who are not interested in what you can do for them, but who love you for who you really are. So this is going to go with the Steampunk Priestess perfectly because you're going to be able to see this is going to come to you. It's time for you to be the receiver of the good stuff. Stop being the people pleaser. It is time for the water element to finally get their just rewards. And I mean that in a good way. So, wow. Yeah, that seems really good. That was really an excellent one to end with, I'm going to say. And please don't forget, which is also very, 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 very important. I have to come back to that so I can do this properly. Is thank you so much for tuning in. We are very grateful. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It only takes a second to give a thumbs up, people. We really need this for their algorithms. If you really appreciate our show and you like what you see here and our truthfulness, please give us the thumbs up, make a really nice comment in the comment section, and please stay tuned and tune in again and check out our other broadcasts. Don't forget to check out your monthly zodiac horoscopes and our lives when we come on live. And we also do manifestations and rituals and all sorts of things. So get your weekly forecast after every Sunday or live on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. All right. I hope you enjoyed this, and happy August, and we'll see you again soon. Namaste.